Well, I mean, in some ways, it kind of mirrors, what happened federally about 6 months ago, where Labor gets in, but with a very, very slim, by a very slim margin, not a majority. And, here in Canberra right now, has to deal with the crossbench and all sorts of other folks to get anything done in the Senate and elsewhere. So, Dan Andrews probably gets up again. I don't think it is in any way because Dan Andrews has done anything good or positive for Victoria. I think he's been an absolutely malevolent force in that state for certainly the last 3 years that I've been dialed into him during the pandemic, and probably for a lot longer before that. I mean, what it really shows to me is that Matthew Guy, simply hasn't sealed the deal. Dan Andrews has so many weaknesses. He abused the entire state, and particularly the city of Melbourne, all through the pandemic, to no great result either, because, of course, they had more pandemic deaths than anybody else and all the health problems that are now coming through the system. All of these IBAC investigations, allegations of corruption, and so much else, all down the line, and, weirdness around that car accident many years ago, and so on and so forth. And yet Matthew Guy hasn't sealed the deal. That's what I think we're seeing here. I think that if Dan Andrews wins, it's going to be the least enthusiastic victory that has ever occurred in a modern democracy.